Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Julie with Bookshelf by Julie. So today I'm doing a sort of stash building. I'm making some of these. I wanted to work out a system for a photo flip that I could just have ready to put into any journal. So I have all these done. There's 5 in each photo flip. Closes with Velcro with just a little cardstock tab that I put on there. Pretty simple and easy so that it can be done efficiently, I guess, so that I can make a bunch of them and then just decorate them as I go, right? I've also got a freebie for you guys in just a few minutes when we get to that point. And so yeah, we're just gonna make one. I'm gonna show you how to make these. I've been making them and prepping stuff and things and such. So yeah, these can be just stuck in wherever you keep your stuff and pulled out and decorated, and you've already got it made if you do it this way. Well, you don't have to do it this way. I'm just showing you my new simple technique, and it's just something that I worked out. I've got all your measurements. I'll put them in the description below, and you can just, you know, make you a bunch of these. That way you've already got them ready. They'll fit in most journals because they're 4 3/4 wide, so they'll fit in most journals with no problem. Okay, you've got plenty of space to decorate, and you've also got places to write or put a picture there. You can put pictures on both sides of the photo flips and also here. So it's a little powerhouse element to put in a journal, okay? So what we're going to do is, I'm going to look at my notes. So the flips are 4.5 by 4 3/4, which is, and I'm not going to cut a whole bunch of those out in front of you because, you know, that would just get silly. You cut them out 4.5 wide. That makes them fit inside your base, which is 4 3/4. Okay, and then 4 3/4 long. Okay, because you're going to score at 1/4 to make your hinge. Okay, that's pretty simple for that, right? Okay, so we're going to use this as our next base. I've been working this out so that I could, well, share it with you, but also so that I could reproduce it without too much problem. Okay, so we're going to 4 3/4 for our base. And you might be thinking, well, you've got a bunch of stuff you're going to have left. We use that for the tabs or whatever you're going to use it for. Save that, and you can use that for, I've made a lot of tabs out of this leftover piece, and you know, you might want to use it as a backing for something. I always save mine. Those are good. This is it's backside printed, so that makes the paper valuable to me. It's cardstock, you know, the lightweight cardstock that I always use. So you've got that. And that's our cutting for the base, okay? So what I'm going to do is pull out my big old scoreboard. You won't believe this, but I forgot my good bone folder, so I'm going to go get it because I don't like those little plasticky things. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Okay, for our base, we're going to score at 1.5. If you don't have a scoreboard and bone folder, just go ahead and fold it at 1.5. It's not too complicated. And it's really up to you. It doesn't have to be exactly this way, okay? And what I did when I was originally designing this is I put the 5 in that I wanted for the photo flips, and then I folded that down. So so we're going to turn it around and fold at 3 9/16. Now, that sounds like I'm really smart, but really what it is just past the, this doesn't really have as many as you want, but just past the 1/2 inch. It should be 2 lines past it, but that goes up to 3 3/4. So we're going to try here. Like I said, it's not an exact science. Let's see if that's going to work. I think that's fine. And then that gets it ready to put your tab on here. Okay? Pretty simple. Okay. Let me put this away. Excuse me. Oops. I have a lot of things that are trying to be interesting. Okay. I've already had one of those mornings where you get up and you think you're going to get back to the craft room and you're going to just do all these things, and then you think, oh, well, I've got to put something in the oven to bake, so I put chicken and potatoes in to bake. Then I had some laundry to get in, and then I had a package that I had to get ready to send off because I live in the absolutely middle of nowhere, and they don't deliver to your house, and they really don't come and pick anything up from your house. So I had to get a package ready to send off. And okay, so this one is a little bit closer-ish. So I guess it's, yeah, it depends on your scoreboard and your ruler. Just that much different. It's not going to make a big difference, really. It won't. It'll give you a little bit extra wiggle room inside. It's all good. So for our tabs, we have, okay, this is just the leftover piece, okay? For the tabs, you're just going to do, what is this, 1.5? Oh, that's 3, and that's 1.5. I remembered something. Yeah, 3 inches this way, 1.5 this way. If you want this kind of a tab, then you just put it on there and say, yeah, that looks good, you know. So we're going to put this one to the side and work off this one. I've already got inked and corner rounded and all that stuff. If you want to round your corners, you can. You don't have to. It's not like, you know, oh, you've got to do that or the police are coming after you. It's just, you know, if you want to. I like them a little rounded and looking nice like that. To me, it looks nice. So there you go. So we've got that, and we're going to do 5 of these. 1, 2, see, I can count. 3, 4, 5. If you want to be on there with me, there you go. Okay, so we've got 5 of these, and I do have them pre-inked and have my little double stick tape on there, right? So we're just going to put this together. I'll show you how quick and easy it is. After you get your prep done, you know, cut this out, cut that out of your scraps, and then, you know, do your, you got to put your little corner off there, if I'm making sense. Take that little edge off, right? Make it an angled in. It just works better that way. Okay, so we're going to do this and put this one in. Once you get the first one in, it goes a little bit smoother. You almost need 3 hands for that. Really, you almost need 3 hands for this because things want to move around and you don't want them to, and that kind of thing, you know. So you don't want to get, exactly, you don't want to get too close to your top line, but you want to get it as in the middle-ish here as possible. And like so. Now, that's the only time you're really going to pay attention to your top line. Or that's the only time I pay attention to my top line. Okay? The thing is, when you're scoring, these can get a little bit narrow, a little bit thicker. It happens to the best of us. It happens to me. So I'm just saying. So what you're going to look at is down here. When you put your next one in, before you give it a good pressing down, you want to make sure that it's straight down here. See, up here isn't going to matter that much. It's just where you're attaching it, right? So, yep, I designed this one to have 5, and they are, once you score your hinge, they're 4.5 by 4.5. Gives you lots of space to work with when you're putting pictures in, or not sticking my head in the camera. Okay, there. Good. Okay. When you're putting pictures in, you can put a small picture in and then write stuff about it on all of these. So, you know. And don't get stressed out and think it has to be perfect. It doesn't. It's fine if it's not. It's just something you're going to add into your journal. An element that can be used for pictures or writing or whatever you want to use it for. Okay. So, let's see here. I did what I said not to do, but that's okay. Well, let me see if it's okay. It is okay. Okay. Now see what I said? You don't have to make it perfect up here. You want it to be pretty down here. That's because you want all these lined up as you're going down to the bottom, right? And this can get, like I said, narrow or thick. And when you're doing a 1/4 inch, it seems to happen to me more often when I'm doing the smaller scoring. So I don't worry about it too much. I don't stress over it for sure. And I just go on and do the thing I'm doing. It's all good. Sometimes they come out just perfect, and sometimes they come out just skiwampus, as they say out here in the wild, wild west. Okay, let me see here. Yep, that's good right there. Yep. You just want them to sit down there and look like they're, you know, that. And just get them the best you can. It's all good. Now, once you get them in there, give them a little time to settle in and your glue to dry and everything get used to being its new thing, you know. So, hope you guys are having a nice productive day. Mine has been a little bit hectic already, but I'm okay with that. I am. Yes. Okay, there we are. Okay, now we're going to let that one settle while it, and I'll give it a good pressing with the brayer in a little bit. What I do is, for this, is I just kind of say, well, I want it to be there, and I want it to be there in the middle-ish. So I kind of say, well, okay. For this, I'm going to glue here. Maybe not quite half of it. The top third-ish, maybe. I'm using Velcro on mine. Make sure I'm in the sort of straightish middle. It won't show once you get to the point of putting it in a journal, really. It'll be covered over, but just in case, you know. All right. Now you're ready. You can put that Velcro on there and put it down and you're good. Okay. Now, since we've already got one here, already done and dried and settled in. Oh, I should show you the freebie. This is, I'm working on my dollhouse journal. And I don't know if that video has come up yet with the, I know it's come up for the papers. I think it's in this week that you'll see the base that I'm working on. It's just an envelope journal, for keeping it simple, more or less, kind of, sort of. Well, anyways, you'll see it later. This is a freebie that's going to go with the dollhouse journal, or you can put it in any journal. This is just the one I'm using. It'll be on my website, and it'll be free. So there you go. Put that over there. So I sorted this out to where it would be the right size to go on here, right? And I've got my Velcro under there, but I have acetate under it so it doesn't stick down. All right, so I'm just going to put this together, and we'll have one decorated. When the others I'm not going to decorate yet. I'm going to have them ready to decorate to put in other journals. This one is going into the dollhouse one. So just saying. I think it's really cute. The dollhouse journal's been a lot of fun. I have thoroughly enjoyed it, and I have so many projects that I'm going to do with it. Oh my word. It is a thing. I'm going to actually make, well, I'm going to make a dollhouse out of a shelf. Does that make sense? And who knows where I'll take that. I mean, it's going to stay here at the house, but what kind of designs? I'm making wallpapers. I'm doing all kinds of, you know, stuff. So, anyways, yep, that's what I'm doing. And I'm going to try to get this straight and not stick my head in the camera. Okay, there you go. Now, oh, I have to tell you, on this little fireplace surround thingy, I did put in some, it says, now, I made it to look like it was carved in, or that was at least my, what I wanted it to do was look like it was carved in, to say home sweet home, you know. Anyways, that was my thing. So, I think it was cute. So that's what I did. Okay, let's get the bottom on there. I didn't put the Velcro down on the bottom one yet because I wanted to have it on this. It won't show because I've got the roughy part that's going to go down there, and it's the clear look that you can see through it, kind of acetate look one, not the fuzzy one. If that makes sense. I hope it makes sense. There's a fuzzy side to it, and there's a clearier look. You know what I mean. So, okay. Now, I'm going to take, as I said, I've got that on there. I just put the acetate back on so it wouldn't. And I'm going to stick that on there. Like so. And then pull it off, and see, you can't really see it because it's the clear one. Yeah. Okay. So I've got this little guy here. This one's just got some books and stuff. I wanted it to just be a cozy little thing, right? So yeah, that's what I'm putting on here. Now you can close these up any which way you want. You can use those policy things and put a hole and you know, that kind of thing. I just wanted to be a little different. I wanted it to be super simple and easy is what I wanted. So there you go. All right, this little label says warm and cozy, and that's what I was going for, warm and cozy. You know, can you imagine? It's in the middle of the summer and we're getting 100-degree weather. I mean, every day here. And I'm thinking about fall and winter. And I am. I'm not a hot weather kind of person. And I seem to always live in hot weather kind of places. Anyways, there you go. Isn't that cute? Now see, that's a photo flip that's going to be in that dollhouse journal. And you can make a pocket. You can make a pocket up at the top if you wish. I usually put it down on 3 sides and have it as a side loading, whichever page you know, if you put it on this side of the page, you want it this way. You put it on this side of the page, you want it that way. But it is a powerhouse little element that you can put in and have just an awesome thing in the journal, right? Okay, there you go. Yeah, I'll put the measurements down below in the description box. If you want to go ahead and make you a bunch of these, I don't blame you. I'm going to. I'm making a bunch of them. And I'm going to come up with some more ideas that would just be simple and easy for us to make and build our stash up to where we've got these to pull out and decorate and stick in the journal quick and easy. It's easier. Look, there's some journals I make and I think, well, I should put a photo flip in there. Oh yeah, but I have to make one. I don't know if you guys are like that, but if we already have them made, then we don't have to make one. We just have to pretty it up and stick it in there, right? Okay. Pretty cool, pretty fun. I had fun with it. I hope you guys do. And enjoy your freebie. The Dollhouse Journal is going to be my main thing for a while because it's really cool and awesome. And I'm going to be making an envelope journal and building a dollhouse. So with the papers for the journal. So is that awesome? I tell you, these digitals, you can do all kinds of things with them. Okay. Oh yeah, I have to tell you about the draw. If you want to be in the draw for a free digital journal kit, any of them that's in my Etsy shop, fair game. If you win the draw, you tell me which one you want, and I'll send it to you. Etsy doesn't like you to do anything like that, but you know, through them, they don't want that. So I can send you the files through email. So all you have to do to enter the drawing is make a comment. Leave a smiley face in the comment section. Say hi, or say stuff, or ask questions, whatever you want to do, just so that I have a reference to be able to put your name on the draw list. Our draw list is growing. Okay, so at 700, 800, 900, and 1,000, I'm going to do a draw. And I will be giving away a free digital journal kit. Not the freebies, but because they're already free. But you can get any of them that's in my shop for free. And there you go. So, yeah, that's it. I think that's all. Yep. Make you some photo flips. Get them building up in your stash so you got them quick and easy. This was the simplest one that I could come up with to make, just to have, it's an easy design, simple and just easy. Okay, so you guys have fun with this. Have fun with your freebie. Dream about fall and winter. No, I'm just kidding. You guys take care. Please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. TTFN.